Up everyone, welcome back to another pick a pile reading. We have different objects here for you to choose from this time around. These objects, however, are not from the streets. They're from just personal items of mine. Today's reading is about what makes you super sexy. It could be about, things about your appearance may come up, things about either, talents you have or abilities you have that may be super attractive. So you're going to pick an item. We have the teal paint or phthalo green paint here. All right. We have the Pixi Rose Essence Oil. And we have this portable speaker. And beneath each reading, guys, we have bonuses, all right? So the bonus is going to cover who feels this way about you and what do they want to say to you, all right? So this could get juicy. I may have to make this an 18 plus reading because you never know what's going to fly out of my mouth. So this is going to be an 18 plus reading. If you're drawn to more than one object or pile, you're more than welcome to watch. See you guys soon. Hey pile ones, this is going to be your reading if you chose the paint. This is going to be your reading about what makes you sexy, what people notice about you, about your physical appearance or your talents. This paint is, it's like teal or like phthalo green. I'm hearing CeeLo green, and I'm also hearing Teal Swan. I don't know if you like CeeLo Green's music or you listen to Teal Swan. She's, I guess, an inspirational speaker, as well as I don't really know what she is. She kind of dabbles in all of it. Self-help, psychology, spirituality. So I don't know if you watch Teal Swan. I'm also hearing the names Samantha or Sammy or Sam. I don't know if that's going to resonate. So for those who chose this pile, one of your sexiest qualities is that you are an artist. You could do and create almost anything. You have so many different mediums of art as well. That's what Spirit is saying. And people really notice that about you. And I feel like there's nothing you can't do. All right, there's nothing that I guess there's no limitations to what you are able to create. I'm also getting the energy right before I started recording this reading. I got the energy about Bring It On in the auditions in Bring It On. I don't know if you remember the movie Bring It On with Kirsten Dunst and Elijah Dushku, but specifically the scene where they're auditioning for another member of the squad, right? And there's nobody that really fits the bill, right? And I'm also getting the energy of someone being choose my younger sibling, choose my sister, or it's like someone trying to get an in, but it just doesn't work. And then I'm getting the energy of the Missy character, and they keep just challenging Missy. They're like, do this, do that. Can you do this? Are you strong enough to handle this? It's like they keep testing Missy, and she's passing all of these tests, and they just keep creating blockages in this character's way just to make it seem like they're not qualified or they're not ready. What Spirit wants to say, collective, is that you were born ready. You were born ready. Maybe I'm hearing the Born Supremacy. I don't really know why that particular movie is sticking out. Also, Jason Bourne movies. Who's in that? Matt Damon. That may resonate for the collective. So I feel like your really sexy qualities are that you're stealthy. You can do almost anything. And it doesn't necessarily have to be in a form of art. It could even be you may be really good at yoga. You may be also really good at physical movement, anything that involves physical movement, whether it's rhythmic dancing or just dancing in general, or even fighting. You could be into jujitsu or even karate, and you just move it's like you move like water, okay? Like you become one with whatever artistic way of self-expression you're, I guess, doing at that particular time. So that is super sexy. That's what people notice about you. Oh my God, I got ash all over my pants, man. You may also be an artist that gets whatever medium you're working with. If it's paint, if it's charcoal, pencils, you just get it all over your clothes. But you don't really care too much. You're like, I was born to do this. You're like, you literally walk around in clothes that have like stains. Like, let's say you like you I don't know, you could even like use spackle or, use wood, and you're like, maybe you're building a home and like you use the saws and stuff, and you have like just sawdust and shit, and you go out to the stores and you're just looking crazy and you don't care. People think that's kind of sexy. And I made this an 18 plus reading because you never really know what's gonna fly out of my mouth once I get into the cards. But you guys kind of have a long intro, but let's get into the cards and why you're sexy, okay? You could have green eyes or hazel eyes that's watching this video. You don't necessarily have to, but you could. All right, let's get into your cards. We have Sarasvati, the arts. What was I saying? Wow. And I shuffle these cards and I don't really know what's going to come up. I just shuffle them and put them into the pile. So this is the first time I'm seeing all of the cards as well. So we have Sarasvati, the arts. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the King of Wands. Oh. We have the Oyster. We have Aracura, blossoming. Okay, so let me just call out some initials that I'm seeing here. We have S, A, O, another A, so initials AA could resonate for the collective. And then we have B and K and W. Okay, so any of those initials could resonate for whoever chose this pile. Let's get into your first card and then we'll get into the bonus, all right? So why you're sexy? Again, you put your heart and soul into everything that you create and everything that you do. And like, you can do it alone. You don't need like a whole team to create either content or whatever your little heart sets out to do. You do it alone. I'm hearing some of you, this is going to be really funny, but some of you may paint and play music naked. You may do that. You may literally like go out on your porch and like paint. If you have got like private property, you might just be like out there doing yoga, painting, doing like Tai Chi, just naked in the wilderness. So that's kind of like, people think that like your also your love for freedom or like your self-expression either through the body is really sexy as well. I'm hearing that you play more than one string instrument. That's what Spirit is saying. Just take whatever resonates and leave the rest. More than one string instrument. It could be like violin, a mandolin, a bass guitar, a banjo. It could be like any of those string instruments, okay? And what Spirit is saying is that your hands are really sexy. People notice something about your hands. I'm hearing it makes them want to put a ring on it if you're single. And there's something about your feet being really sexy, or like, you're very dainty in a way. You could have an Indian background. You don't necessarily have to. You could have some percentage of Indian somewhere in there in your DNA. So that may resonate. I'm hearing Bangladesh. So maybe that may resonate for the collective. And I'm also getting energy about Hawaii. So Hawaii may resonate for the collective watching this reading, okay? I'm also hearing the name Sarah. So Sarah may resonate for the collective, as well as Victor, okay? So that's kind of what I'm hearing. So that's what's sexy about you with the arts card. I also feel like your love for the arts, like not a lot of people see that anymore. It's like you're a starving artist collective and you really don't care that people know that. You really don't care, I'm like literally, I had a little bit of perspiration on my lip. Like that's crazy. I feel like collective, like you may get so involved in your projects that you may like sweat. Or like maybe I guess your dedication and I'm hearing your resilience makes people like, it gets people hot and bothered. Let's just say that, okay? And then we have the Ten of Pentacles and the ghosts here on the Beetlejuice tarot, I guess, or oracle cards. And this is how you're going to make your money. If you're not already making your money, you know, in this field, this is how you're going to make your money. And you may feel like a ghost right now, but soon, I don't know, I guess spirit is going to pull off either the cloak or the sheets, and like you're going to be like, surprise. So I don't know, something about a surprise may resonate for this collective in the near future. You may have some sort of surprise to look forward to as well. People also think that like sometimes in your way of dressing, you may dress extremely conservative, and at other times, like you may be a little bit more revealing. But I feel like when you do dress conservatively, collective, people actually become more attracted to you in a way, because it gives them, it like makes the mind wonder. It, you know, gives them some sort of sense of curiosity, if you know what I'm talking about, all right? So you may also, the number 10 may resonate. You may be completing a cycle soon. Your birthday may also be in October. It doesn't necessarily have to be. You may also, 10 p.m. or 10 a.m., you may get news about this surprise when the time 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. occurs in the near future. That's when you may hear about this surprise or see something. And it may be news to you, but it may make you really excited, okay? So the signs I'm hearing and seeing, I said hearing, but it's gonna be fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. I'm hearing Pisces. I'm also hearing Scorpio and Taurus as well. And I'm hearing Leo again. So you may have Leo in your chart somewhere. And again, if you're blocked on my social media, it does not mean go check my other accounts. And I'll say it again, that's harassment. If you keep checking people's accounts when they have that, when you have them blocked, that's harassment, and that's an invasion of privacy. And I'm gonna say that once. I've already said it in my other readings, and I don't know why people keep choosing to do that and making me feel uncomfortable when I'm trying to do other things for the collective that actually appreciate what I'm doing. So we also have the King of Wands here. I'm hearing direction. I'm hearing roll the credits. Boy, in the beginning, it was me and you. You were Bonnie, I was Clyde, and we were running for an end. We knew. I feel like whoever chose this pile, you got involved with someone and you thought it was gonna be like the end all be all, and it really isn't that. All right, they may have flipped the script on you. They may have like switched things up on you. You may have thought you could trust them and you really can't. So that may resonate for the collective, but you're doing it by yourself with the King of Wands, and that's all that really matters. Marigolds could resonate for the collective as well. I forgot what month marigolds are prevalent in, or like what month that flower is associated with. It could be March. I don't remember off the top of my head. So then we have the oyster. And another sexy quality about you is that you're not giving it up to just everybody. You know what I mean, collective? You may even be completely celibate at this time. And I feel like people are really curious to not only know who you're interested in, but they want to know who you want to pursue. And they also want to know what your type is. I'm also hearing that you may have a type A personality, and that's sexy. People think that it's almost like a very driven personality. It's a very bold personality. It's a very extroverted personality. This may be like what you seem to appear like. It may not be like your entire identity, but it's how you present yourself, collective. But I feel like the fact that you're like an oyster and you're shutting the oyster and you're saving the pearl, if you know what I mean. You're saving that pearl. And I feel like people think that the fact that you are very picky with who you give your sexual energy to, people think that's fucking hot. People are like, are they asexual? Do they not like anybody? Like, what's their deal? What's their deal? Like, the curiosity about you makes people's minds wonder. This is a really long reading. Wow. This may be a longer reading of mine. I haven't done a really long reading like this in a while. But then we have Aracura blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process and do not give up. What was I saying about, like, maybe you're not working in this field right now. You're working in it, but you're not working in it. You know what I'm saying? But you will be soon. You're blossoming. You're blossoming, my friends. I feel like, and I'm also getting Thumbelina energy. It's like you were born in a flower. That's how you came to be. You were born in a flower. The flower opened and then out came this little pixie fairy that is you, pile one. Okay? So whether you're a male or female, if you're a male, I'm hearing your hair is really sexy. I'm hearing something about your heritage is really sexy. Like, not a lot of people may have this particular heritage, and like people wonder if all people from, I guess, whatever country you're from or wherever your ethnicity is from, they wonder, are all people like really good looking, like, you know, pile one, or is this just like a fluke? Like, that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. So that's what I'm getting. Also, you're very pure, and I feel like on the low, people want to like taint you. They want to taint you, collective. They want to see I'm also hearing they want to see how flexible you are. You know what I'm saying? So that's just why we had to make this an 18 plus, you know. They want to see how flexible you are. And what your little quirks in the bedroom are. They may not know. They may be interested to know, like, what your sexual style is. Like, are you the aggressor? Are you the person that likes to be put in their place? Like, where do you fall in that? And I feel like that's what keeps people questioning, because you may not really be engaging with anyone, so people are wondering, right? So that's what makes you sexy, pile one, or those who chose the paint. And okay, so let's see who particularly thinks this way about you. We have a Queen of Cups, Sagittarius energy. So there is a Sagittarius. This person could have Sagittarius in their sun, moon, or rising signs. They feel this way particularly about you. And what they want to say to you, is elope and start a family. Not for nothing, I feel like Sagittarians are either like, I either want everything in the world to do with you, or I want nothing to do with you. It's like either stay the fuck away from me or have my babies, please. Like, if you're a Sagittarius, that may resonate for you if you're watching this reading. So this is what people think is sexy about you, and this one particular person in general, this is what I don't even know if people elope anymore. I mean, I guess they do. I think that still happens in life. But this is what this Sagittarius wants. It's like they want to just like go to a faraway destination with you and just like have children and have a family and do all this nice stuff and like be like almost fuck everybody else energy, right? Like, that's kind of what I'm getting. All right, so if this resonated, go ahead and like the video, follow my account, and if you be so inclined to, please throw me a donation. I could really use it right now if you appreciated the reading. All right, we'll see you for another one, and if you're interested in any piles, we'll see you there too. Bye. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. This is for those who chose the Pixi Rose Essence Oil. This is like one of my favorite products of all time, besides the Clarins Double Serum, which I'm too broke to buy right now. Anyway, So this is your reading for those who chose pile 2 or the Pixi Rose Essence Oil. This is why you're sexy. This is what people notice about you. So right off the bat, I'm getting that you go by your first, middle, and last name. Like, I don't know if you are a performer or even if you're not a performer or in some sort of industry, you go by your first, middle, and last name. That's what people call you. That's just what you do, right? That may even be how you represent yourself on your social media accounts as well. So, also those who chose this pile, what I'm getting is that people think that the way that you take care of yourself, whether you have like all the means in the world to do so, it's like you do it so effortlessly. You may also really be into skincare. You may not be one to like wear a lot of makeup. Maybe you do, maybe you don't, but like you're very into skincare and wellness. You may be, I'm hearing you're a personal trainer. I don't know if that's going to resonate for the collective. You could be a personal trainer, all right? So I feel like people rely on you to either get information or they rely on you for your wellness advice. And you may have your own business even watching this reading. I'm getting like very much entrepreneurship, something of that nature. I'm also hearing the name Dawn. I don't know if that's going to resonate. So let's get into your reading and see why people think you're sexy. All right. We have Sekhmet, be strong. We have the fish. We have the butterfly. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Wands. Whoever chose this pile, you may or may not have some sort of military background. I'm not quite positive. You could, again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Some of what I say may not be for you. It may be for someone else that chose this pile. But you may have a military background with the Nine of Wands, or you may have gone through a lot. Like, people may not even really know the extent of it. But for the people that do, they don't even know how like you operate and like go on about your day and do things. It's like you're very, very strong. And with the butterfly here, I'll get into each one, but right off the bat, you've had to transform so many times in your life. You've had to adapt so many times in your life. You may actually really like camping and like being outdoors and roughing it. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. People think that's really, really sexy. All right, so let's get into each card. Why you're sexy. You may have, if you're a female, you may have like really nice breasts. People may be like, oh my God, like their breasts are either like very like big and like voluptuous and full, or like you may just have like really perky tits. That's kind of the vibe. I'm also seeing that something about your voice, because I'm seeing the Eye of Horus over her neck. I'm kind of seeing it like something about your voice and the things that you say. Everything that you say is very protected. Even like all of your ideas, everything that you say is protected. All right, so that's kind of what I'm seeing over here. And I also feel like if you do have clair abilities, if you do have psychic abilities, whether you're a male or female, people think that's really hot. People think that's really, really hot. Particularly a Leo. There may be two Leos that think that it's really hot. Two Leos around you. We're not getting into the bonus yet of who feels this way about you, but we'll get into it soon. But there's particularly two Leos around you, whether they're male or female. I'm hearing they want to get in your pants. That's the vibes. That's the vibes. It says, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. What was I saying about like perseverance? Things like that. So, I'm hearing green beret. Is it green beret or is it purple beret? It's something about a beret. Again, it's a military reference. I don't know if that's going to resonate for you, whoever chose this pile. Initials S, F, B, A or P may resonate for whoever chose this pile, okay? So let's get into why else people think that you're sexy. I feel like for people that have seen you swim, people think that the way that you move in water is really sexy. It's like the way that your pelvis, I guess, like, I don't know. People, you may be a good dancer as well. I was kind of getting that in pile 1. But I think it's more or less about like your, how you are in sporting endeavors and things that are, I'm getting Olympics now, Olympics energy, but whatever you do, people think it's like really sexy to watch, like the way that you move your body, the way that you interact with the space around you. People think that it's really hot. You could even be, oh, I heard graffiti artist. You could be into graffiti. I don't know if that's going to resonate for the collective. Maybe you came from pile 1 and like you're venturing to pile 1 and I'm picking up more energies, but you could be like really into graffiti as well. But whatever you're doing, it's going to bring you a lot of prosperity because you've been strong for so long. You could have been working on something for the past 9 years. It could be a project you were working on, or even just developing, into and transforming who you're really supposed to be. You could have been working on this for like 9 years, or you could, again, a project you've been working on for about 9 years. And now that or 9 months, and now that you're completing it. I don't know if that's going to resonate. So you have butterfly with the transformation. What people also energy of your boldness in clothing. You look good in any color, collective. Like you can wear any color of clothing and look really good in it. Like most people, like it may not go with their skin tone or their hair color, but you can literally wear any color clothing and like you can rock it. You can rock it. I'm also getting energy about rock music or metal music that may be like your favorite genre. Let me know if that resonates. The energy of some things like, oh, everything's good, butterface, like a butterface. Like if anybody ever said that about you, people would be like, what are you talking about? Like, I feel like your beauty or your, I guess, if you're handsome, if you're a male, he, she, like whatever you identify as, it's like not arguable. It's like, you can't be like, oh yeah, no, this person isn't cute. Like this person isn't sexy. It's like, no, like they are. No, they are. It's like if people even say that, like if people are like jelly and they're like, oh yeah, no, like this person, like they're this way and that way. Like they're not even like, they're fake. They're this. People just look at them and be like, okay, whatever you say, whatever you say. So I feel like you have that like, the movie Butterfly Effect is coming in. I don't really think that has anything to do with the reading, but that movie Butterfly Effect could resonate for the collective. That movie with Ashton Kutcher may resonate for the collective. You may also, your favorite genre of movies may be psychological thrillers. That could be your favorite genre movie, let me know. Or if you're an actor, you could really like that genre or like to play in roles of that genre. But you're always transforming. And I feel like, like how butterflies are, like when people see butterflies, they'll be like, oh, like a monarch butterfly means this. A white butterfly means this. So it's kind of like, whatever you identify as or whatever, I guess maybe you see a lot of butterflies, like you should research whatever that butterfly means. And that is something about, I guess, your personality or your characteristics that I guess nobody else has, okay? So, but I do feel like you also just go from one hobby to the other, almost like a pinball machine. You're just like over here, now you're over there, now you're over here, now you're over there. Pinball may resonate for the collective. You may really enjoy playing like pinball machines, like really old arcade games may resonate. Now I'm getting Stranger Things energy. So let me know if that resonates for you. With the Ace of Pentacles, there's like a daddy energy around you, and we're gonna get into the bonus reading, but there's a daddy energy around you that really wants to, they really want to give it to you, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't think it's negative. I think it's positive. Let's get another little additional, yeah, like energy about fantasy. We have the common Welsh green dragon. This person could have a Welsh background, or maybe you do watching this reading. I feel like because of how you speak and like how you present yourself, I feel like people, it doesn't even necessarily, you could be good looking, collected, but I feel like it's how you present yourself, how you speak. I feel like it draws people in, and it makes people want to know, like, are you this talkative in the bedroom? Are you this like crazy? Are you this out there? Like, not only in like, you know, in real life, but like in the bedroom. People always wonder that about you. And then gets the energy of the bunny, and with bunnies, you know what I'm saying? You know where I'm going with that. Bunnies are like dolphins, if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of the energy that I'm getting. And then with the 9 of Wands, all the energy, it's like I tried so hard. I don't know the lyrics to that song, but it's like you are always trying to either be a better version of yourself, or always trying to like either solve problems or like do something no one else has done. I'm hearing that you could be going into the Guinness Book of World Records. Like you could do something or have done something that will go into the Guinness Book of World Records. Take it as it resonates, okay? People think that's hot, or they will think that's hot. That's hot. Now I'm getting Paris Hilton energy. Paris Hilton may resonate for the collective. Okay, so this is who particularly is feeling this way about you, an energy that's particularly really, I'm hearing gung-ho about either working with you or meeting you, or having like firsthand experience to be in your energy. We have Cancer. There's a Cancer around you that wants to be around you. They may want to invest in you with the 7 of Pentacles. I'm hearing Sina, the name Sina or Senna. I don't know if that last name is going to resonate for the collective. All right. So this person definitely wants to, Spirit says this person or whatever, they want to know if the curtains match the drapes. Is that even the expression? That's not the expression, but you know where I'm going with that, right? You know where I'm going with that. Anyway, this person's curious about that. Curiouser and curiouser. And what they want to say to you is that you're brave. And this is kind of the energy of what I was getting with the 9 of Wands, and like, you know, going through a lot, and possible military experience, possible even some sort of trauma you've been through. And it's like people, or this individual, this Cancer in particular, thinks that you're very brave and daring. Brave and daring. And now I'm getting energy about Hey Arnold, because you know Hey Arnold, or Arnold for that matter, is the name Arnold may resonate for the collective. But and I'm hearing Ari, and I'm hearing Ori. I don't know if that's going to resonate, but they think that you're bold because Arnold was a bold kid. If you ever watched the show, Arnold was known for being bold. You're a bold kid. Yahoo soda, just drink it. Yahoo soda. I don't know. You may be going on an audition in the near future. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting as well. That's the vibe, all right? So this may be something you have to look forward to. Just a little prediction aside from why you sexy, okay? So this is your reading if you chose pile 2 or the Pixi Rose Essence. If you are able, if you can donate, that'd be really helpful. I'm looking for donations right now. I'm in a rough spot. And if you enjoyed my reading and if you have the ability to donate a little something, I'd really appreciate that. All right, like and follow if it resonated, and we'll see you in another reading. Or if you're drawn to another reading, we'll see you in that pile as well. Bye. What's good, pile 3? Welcome to your reading. This is for those who chose the Anker speaker. Right off the bat, I'm getting that you are a music lover. You listen to music all day long. If you can't listen to music when you're in the middle of something, right after you're done doing it, you put some music on. It's kind of like turn the page and you wash your hands. I don't know if Rocco's Modern Life resonates for the collective, whoever chose this pile. or Modern Family. Those two shows may resonate for the collective, whoever chose this pile, all right? So, I'm also, right before I turned the camera on, I was almost like, oh, say, can you see? I feel like whoever chose this pile, you may sing the national anthem in the future at an event, or you may have done the national anthem for a sporting event in the past. I don't know if that's going to resonate. So let's get into your reading and find out why people think that you're sexy. Anyway, I'm getting like very peppy energy. This obviously is not my pile, I don't think, because I'm getting cheerleader energy, and I did get cheerleader energy in pile 1. I was never really a cheerleader. I did it for like a straight week, and then I had to choose between doing a play and cheerleading. And I was like, if I yell during cheerleading, I'm gonna lose my voice and not be able to sing for this play. So I chose doing the play over cheerleading. I don't know if it's going to resonate for the collective. Like, and now I'm hearing Glee. I don't know if the show Glee resonates for the collective, or like the Glee Club or theater. So maybe like you had the option to, maybe people, here's the thing, whether you're a male or female, people may think that you're like super peppy and like you would be a great cheerleader, or maybe they assume that you were, but like you weren't. You were a nerd, and you enjoyed drama. That's kind of the vibe. So that may be just a little bit about you, whether you're male or female. I am getting more predominantly female energy, but you know, male cheerleaders exist. So, past life. Let's get into each one of your cards. We have past life, Isis. We have the Nightingale. I'm hearing Florence Nightingale. I don't know if that's going to resonate. Is that even a person? Florence Nightingale? Florence. Well, Florence could resonate, because I don't know if that's even a person's last name. Anyway, we have the Buffalo, the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles came up in pile 2, so you may have come from pile 2, and now you're venturing to pile 3. We have the Nine of Cups, and then we'll get into your bonus afterward, okay? So with past life, I think one of your sexiest qualities, collective, is that you look like you're just not from, like, your beauty, or I guess your physical qualities. You have an old beauty, like old, I'm hearing old Hollywood. Like you have that older look, where it's like you don't really fit into the beauty standards of society today. But I'm hearing like how you portray yourself, and like how you dress and how you act, and I guess your visual aesthetic is going to trailblaze. It's like you may be a trendsetter as well. It's kind of like you may change kind of how people do things around you, because I guess your energy is that powerful, collective. It's like whatever you do, it's like people see it and they copy it. I think that's kind of what's sexy about you. I feel like you're not even trying to do that, but people find like what you do and like your ideas and like the way that you present yourself to be like in the fast lane. Did you hear that car passing by really fast? Like the fast lane, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what's going to happen before it happens. You know the trends, you know the way people dress and like the makeup trends and things like that. So you're very up to snuff. What's the, and now I'm hearing like Copenhagen or Skoal, or the dip that you put in your lip. Maybe you might be a baseball player, and you may, and now I'm hearing dip spit. You may be even doing that right now as you're watching this reading. Let me know if that resonates. But I also feel like people think that not only your beauty is from like a past life, or maybe like you were in a, whether you were a male or female in your past lives, you've always had this like, you have this like crone energy about you that makes you very pleasing. And it's very enticing. It's very mysterious. Isis may be one of your spirit guides, or that's fucking crazy. I just heard that Isis may be your mother. That's fucking crazy. You may have a mom, and her name is Isis. I don't know if that's going to resonate, but this is like something a little bit deeper. I'm hearing also something about like exotic living. Whoever chose this pile, you may live in like an exotic environment, or you know, travel to a lot of really cool exotic places. And you're like take pictures in waterfalls, and you like, I don't know, people like, you may have like a really nice body as well, and people just are like, okay, not only are they able to travel to all these fucking cool locations, they look fucking sexy just like in them. You know what I mean? It's like, the fuck. It's like people, they think that's sexy about you, but they're like really kind of jealous. You know, that's the vibe. And then it says this situation involves I'm hearing endives. I don't know if that's endives. Isn't that like you use endives in cooking? Something like that. I don't know if that's going to resonate. But the situation involves your past life memories. In the near future, I'm also getting a prediction that you will get, I'm hearing 3 downloads within the next month. It could be even sooner, about hints at your past life. Okay, so that may resonate for the pile people who chose this pile. I'm getting initials N, S, P, B, I, P, and L. Okay, so whoever who chose this pile. With the Nightingale heal, you may be in the healing industry. You may be a Reiki master, or just interested in Reiki, or maybe even ASMR. I consider ASMR very healing. I love ASMR. Nightingale, you may have a beautiful voice, whether you're a male or a female. You may have an amazing voice. You know what I'm getting? I'm getting the energy from Superbad. So Superbad may resonate for the collective when they're like, oh, you look like that guy's brother. Sing for us. And you're like, I feel like you may be a singer and people always put you on the spot to sing. And you're like, I didn't even warm up. I don't even, something like that. Or I'm getting another energy. People might think just because you're siblings with someone that you have a great voice as well. People might think like, oh, your brother or sister can sing really, really well. Can you? And you're like, no, is that okay? Like, you're just kind of like, no, that's not my thing. But like, that may resonate or that might not resonate. You may have a great voice, or you may have a sibling that has like an amazing voice or vocal ability, okay? Or maybe they're just a speaker. Your sibling could be a well-known speaker, or have a platform where they have to speak on certain topics, or have a podcast. Maybe your podcast is about weed. Love it. All right, so that's kind of what I'm seeing. People all over the world, and I'm getting Neptunian energy as well. You may have strong placements in Neptune. It could even be your North Node could even be in Neptune. Let me know if that resonates. But let's get into the other card. We have the 7 of Pentacles. Oh, and what was I saying? If you not what was I saying? In my mind, I was saying it or hearing it. If you're in a marriage right now, people are very jealous of your marriage or your relationship. You may be a little over the top with it, like a little bit extra about it, but people are a little jealous about it. All right, they're a little jelly. I don't normally say the word jelly, so maybe someone in the collective, I've said it more than once, maybe someone in the collective, that's like a term you use, because I don't usually use that term. That's how you know you're channeling energy as well. 7 of Pentacles here. I'm hearing you've made your house a home. Maybe you just moved, or you're into interior decorating, and you really know how to like make, or set design. You really know how to like make like an empty area, like, or even a blank canvas. You could be an artist. You could have come from pile 1, and now you're watching pile 3. You really know how to make something completely vacant or empty, just something so beautiful. And you know, I'm getting energy about Mariah Carey. You know, I remember I saw her on MTV Cribs a very long time ago, and she had like all these different themed rooms. And I love that. I think that's so fucking cool. If I had like the ability or the money, like I would totally do that. That's really cool. So that may be kind of, people may be jealous or think that's sexy. Like, you have a particular room that you fuck in? Well now, well now, like that's, okay. Something like that. And I'm also hearing something about a sex playlist. You may have a playlist that you listen to when you're like engaging. And I'm also hearing collective, I don't want to call anybody out, but you may have also come from pile 2. You may have like had a lot of trauma in your life. I don't want to call anybody out, and I think it's really not something that we should be ashamed to talk about, but you may have in the past engaged in self-harm, and you are not alone. You are not alone. And you don't have to shame yourself for the shitty things you've experienced, ever. If anybody ever needs someone to talk to, you can contact me. Okay. So we have the buffalo as well. I feel like you're strong. You're very strong. I'm surprised. I'm getting strong like bull, and I know the bull's not here, but with the buffalo, also Buffalo, New York could resonate for the collective. You could have been born there, or that's like your home base. Like that's where you have like you could have multiple homes. I'm hearing it's a condo. I don't know if it's a condo in Buffalo, New York or something like that, or some sort of, now I'm hearing that you have a flat either in the city, New York City, or somewhere. I'm hearing, wow, what the fuck, Buckingham Palace. Spirit, don't confuse me. But Buckingham Palace could resonate for the collective. I don't know, that's very, very specific. But flats in the UK and England, because I know in England they refer to like an apartment, like a 1-floor apartment as a flat. So, but like what you're doing in the lightning here, lightning could resonate for the collective. Now I'm getting like Thor energy, Thor vibes. I don't know if that's going to resonate for the collective, but you basically pick up free ranging electrons. And like when you do that, you're unstoppable. I feel like if you're depleted, you can literally go out in nature and pick up all the free ranging electrons and recharge yourself in order to like continue just moving through. Like it's like Super Mario when they get the little star, you know, when the star, the little shimmering star, and then he's like dun 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 dun, and he's like just like going through all the obstacles. And now I don't know if you've ever seen the show The Whitest Kids You Know, and he's like wearing the shirt Poop Balls and he's dancing through the streets. It's kind of like, I feel like it's like you're a mixture of Mario and then that character from The Whitest Kids You Know, because you may be kind of funny and you're like bum 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 dun, 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 dun. I kind of want to be that character for Halloween this year, not gonna lie. Anyway, I don't know. Anyway, that may resonate for the collective. Comedy, I don't know. And even like energy about Mad TV, SNL, Whitest Kids You Know, Little Britain, all those shows could resonate for the collective. Okay, and then we got the 9 of Cups coming in. Why people think you're sexy. People also, like, if you're hairy, right? If you're like a man watching this reading and you're hairy, people think that like, please don't shave. Like your facial hair, your body hair is sexy as hell. People are like, please don't shave, please don't shave. And like, if you're in a role, let's say you're in Hollywood and people are like, you need to shave for this role, please tell them not to, because I feel like people will just be like, dripping saliva watching you, like, please don't shave. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, you're just oh, and Spirit also wants to tell the collective that sometimes he lives vicariously through our sex lives. So he like really enjoys when people are like happy in their marriages and they're having like healthy and happy sex and healing sex. He thinks that's like, he just feels so happy when people are, I guess that's your situation, right? Maybe it is, maybe it'll be in the future. but he gets a kick out of it. Anyway, so let's move on to the next card, the Nine of Cups. You have a wish fulfillment coming in the near future, collective, just so you know. That's what I'm seeing. And also, I feel like you could have parents that are really apprehensive about your either ascension or like they want you to be successful, but like in the range that they can have some sort of control over your success or even your money or even your business decisions. So I feel like the fact that you can do these things on your own, collective, I feel like people think that's sexy. But I do feel like you're going to have a wish fulfillment in the near future, and family and friends around you could be on the like they could be low-key jealous. Actually, Spirit is saying they're high-key jealous. High-key jealous. That's the vibes that I'm getting. But let's see who particularly feels this way about you, what their sign is, and what they want to tell you. So we have King of Cups, the Moon. This person is really in their feelings about you. They could be a masculine energy. They don't have to, but they could just carry a lot of masculine and like qualities, or like you don't really like they don't look masculine, but maybe their mannerisms are masculine, or this could just full on be the male energy. But they could have a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio moon. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio moon. That's how, this is a clarification for who this person is, okay? What they want to tell you is, can you handle the truth? They want to tell you, they want to admit something to you. They want to tell you something. They want to tell you about what's been going on behind the scenes, something of that nature. And this person also wants to tell you, this may be love. I don't feel this with anyone else, and I want to try again and see. This person could be from your past. They want to try again with you. Or they've had a lot of bad luck in past relationships, or and I think that they want to give love a chance. Now they want to give love another shot. That's kind of the energy that I'm getting. I feel like when this person approaches you or calls you, they may like take a shot or like, you know, take a few shots, like liquid courage, in order to come forward and speak to you, collective. That's the vibe that I'm getting. So I hope this reading resonated for you. Again, if it did, if you have the opportunity to show some love by liking the video, following my account, I could really use a donation at this time. If you enjoyed it, if you have the ability to, I would really appreciate that. I'm in a tough spot right now, and if you could help me out, for maybe helping you out, I'd greatly appreciate that. If you can't, no worries. Just a like or a view is cool. But if you have the ability to, I'd really appreciate that. So we'll see you for another reading, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.